Good morning. Austin with United Exterior Cleaning and Pressure Washing here in South Austin, Texas. It's about 9:30. Starting a little bit later than I'd like to. Got held up at the gas station, and then also forgot something at the place. I had to run back and get it. But we are doing a driveway cleaning, gutter brightening, house wash. We're washing the entire house. This was the job that we had booked on that previous video. $720 ticket on this one. A lot of different work we're doing, a couple different processes that I'm excited to show you guys. First thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go ahead and clean out all the gutters. The homeowner did say that he cleaned about half of the gutters himself. We'll see if that holds true or not. You guys know how it goes. So we're going to clean out the gutters. I'm not going to film me cleaning the gutters because I already got the film on that in the previous video, and it's just too much of a hassle moving the ladder around, coming back, getting back on the ladder, cleaning out that portion, moving the camera, and you guys have already seen that. I think what you guys may mostly want to see is, my driveway cleaning process and my house washing process. We got a couple different materials. We got brick, we got concrete, we got hardy board siding, and I'm going to apply a couple different bleach ratios to this. I'm thinking on this brick and hardy board siding combination, we're gonna just stick with the standard house washing mix. Probably go 1.5%, because I would go 0.9, 0.7, but it's not really gonna do too much to this brick. This brick will laugh at 0.7%. So I think 1.5, 2% will be fine on the hardy board siding. Just make sure you rinse it off quickly. It's got some algae going on this brick. You see some of these windows got some algae built up and stuff. That'll clean up really good. I would very much enjoy cleaning this roof, but we're not doing that today. They're selling the home, and here in Austin, when homes are selling $50,000 over asking price, pitching a roof cleaning to sell a home doesn't exactly work like that. It's gonna sell whether this house is dirty as hell or not. So yeah, we're gonna start with the gutters, and after that I will put you guys back on camera and we will show you guys my other processes. So it looked like the homeowner was truthful. He has cleaned out some of these gutters himself. Quick side note for you guys: if you're cleaning gutters and you don't have one of these, you are playing yourself. This is a gutter tool. You can go on Google and simply type in gutter tool, and it's this black piece right here. One side is a scooper and one side is a kind of puller, if you will. If you notice these little gutter bars that are on every single gutter out there in the world. Little example for you guys. I can push with the spoon. When it comes time for this little bar, you flip it, push the debris under the bar, and keep going to where you can grab it with your hand, which is right here, and take your debris out and put it in your little 5-gallon bucket. This eliminates having to move the ladder constantly throughout the whole length of the the gutter section you're working. You can just extend this pole. This is about a 10-foot extension wand, and I can sit here and hit this whole gutter and not move the ladder once. Get yourself one of these. I gotta tell you guys, the next thing that my truck needs to get is a mid-size ladder. Jesus. My 7-foot step ladder is my first ladder, and then my very next ladder is my big 28. Okay, 7-foot ladder has no problem getting these first section gutters, but I cannot get these gutters that are, what is that, maybe 15 feet, 13, 14 feet above the ground. And my only other option is to bring out a big old heavy 28 footer, extension ladder. So very next thing I'm gonna get is a 10-foot step ladder, because this is a very big pain in my ass. Again guys, found out the quickest way to clean the gutters is if you can find a vantage point on the roof, and the roof isn't it's walkable for the most part. Just get up here on the roof and clean it from the roof. And look how moldy this roof is, especially on that back side. Look at all the other roofs around here. Boom, that one needs to get cleaned. A couple over there that need it bad. One across the street there. If you can get your equipment right, roofing is a really good thing to be cleaning. Big ticket roofs, big ticket items, man. All right, here we go. Just want to make a quick point, a little tip for you guys, and that's know your clientele. Know who can afford services and who can't. Looking at this house right here, moldy as hell roof, right? Perfect client for a roof job. You think someone like this is gonna pay for a roof job? Give you one chance, one guess. It's no. Their grass, they can't even keep up with their grass. Their grass in the backyard's about 1 foot tall all the way around. Shrubbery is not kept right. They got all kinds of material chilling in the back, on the back porch there. They got their blinds are all fucked up. Almost makes me wonder what the hell's going on in there. You can tell how people are about how they keep up with their stuff. Don't even bother. Now let's look at this guy. Beautiful pool. Can't hardly tell because of the tree, but he's got a really nice deck. Nice decking, nice little steps. This is the kind of guy that's gonna pay a premium price for a premium luxury service as a roof cleaning. Let's get back to cleaning these gutters. Okay guys, it's about 45 minutes later. We've already completed all the gutters. We got them all cleaned out. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pre-treat the concrete. And I have about, sorry guys, it's a little windy, 5 gallons left in my batch mixing tank. This is about 5% roof batch that I had previous left over from a job of last week. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use that on this concrete. Concrete's pretty bad, and it should work like lightning, guys. It should be able to, you know, really treat this concrete, loosen up all that mold, and when it comes time for me to clean it with my surface cleaner, it should look phenomenal. So I'm gonna pre-treat all this concrete here with the 5%. Then I'm gonna come back here, make my new batch, and we're gonna wash the whole house. And while we're washing the whole house, we're gonna let this treatment set on this concrete. And by the time I'm done washing the house, this concrete should be really primed up and ready for me to get cleaned. And then after that, guys, we're done. So hopefully we're only here for another, you know, max 2 hours. So I'm gonna set you guys up on the ladder on the camera, and I'm gonna show you guys how to pre-treat the concrete. Okay guys, I've already pre-treated all the concrete, and right now I'm just making my house washing mix. I'm transferring bleach from my bleach tank to my batch mixing tank. And let me just get out here so I can show you guys. So if I want a 2% mix, 30 gallons is gonna be my batch mixing tank. 30 gallons divided by 12.5 is my bleach strength. That gives me a factor of 2.8. Okay, 2.8 times the strength of bleach I'm trying to achieve, which is going to be a 2% for me today, gives me 4.5. 2.8 times 2 is 4.5 or 4.8. So I need about 4.8 gallons of bleach, which is going to be just below the 5 gallon mark. So as soon as that gets to where I want it, which is right at the 4.8, I'm gonna turn it off and fill this thing with 30, all the way to the 30 gallon mark with water. And that should get me right at the 2%. So there it is, 5 gallons. Turning off the bleach pump. Now I need to go get water and fill it up with water. Okay guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I put a whole thing of LA Awesome laundry detergent with oxygen in my batch mixing tank in a 30-gallon batch mix, and I sprayed it on here, and it's really soapy, and it's kind of messing with my process. It's taking forever to rinse it off. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to downstreaming. I'm gonna downstream the whole thing. I can shoot up to higher peaks with the pressure washer anyway, and I think a 1.25% coming out of the downstreamer will be just enough to do this project, and I'll get done a lot quicker. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use the whole batch mixing tank, or as much as I can, on pre-treating this whole concrete again, because like I said, I want to get rid of that stuff. I don't want it to have it sit there. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna switch to downstreaming, pre-treat this concrete again, and get back to it. Okay, it's too windy, phone keeps dropping, so looks like I'm just gonna wash on with you guys. I don't know about you guys, but these sprinkler heads, what's the law? It says what stands up will catch. It always catches on your hose. It's a pain in the ass. Here we go. That's the kind of distance I'm talking about. Wasn't getting that with the 12 volt. Shooting about a 1.25%.
Hitting perfect. 20, 25 feet, no problem.
Okay guys, just taking a little bit of a break right now. Got the whole house washed, gutters are done, cleaned out, brightened, and everything looks good. Only thing we have left to do is clean the concrete, and I'm just taking a quick break, water break. There's a couple things in my processes I'm gonna need to tighten up, you know, realizing when to 12 volt or downstream. And then, you know, getting the right ladders. You know, these are all things that are going to make the job go a little quicker for me. So, yeah, good learning. Every job's a lesson. I learn one little thing every single job I do, and that's kind of the beauty of it. You know, we're all continuously learning. I'm not an expert in this business. I've only been doing it for a year and a half. So any pointers you guys can leave me, drop it down in the comment section. If you guys like the content I'm putting out, please like and subscribe. I know this video is going to be kind of botchy, just because the wind is knocking down my phone off the ladder, and then I'm kind of switching from, you know, the ladder camera to holding the camera in my phone in my hand. So apologize guys. I'm going to get a nice little tripod soon, and that'll help with the filming. But we're gonna go ahead and get started on this concrete. Okay guys, it's 2:30 on the dot. We started at about 9:30. Give it 9:45 when you factor in just hoses and giving the place a look around. So that puts the job time at right around 5 hours. That was a $720 ticket for us today, or for me. When you do the division to figure out the hourly rate, that's an absolutely unacceptable number. It took me way too long to do this job. I pretty much bid it right at 3 hours. It took me 2 hours longer than usual. Blame that on the 12 volt. 12 volt was giving me some issues. The part where the connectors connect to the battery to power the actual system was finicky, and I wasn't getting to the heights and the peaks that I really needed to. So I had to drain the whole 12 volt system, put water through it and just wrap it up and switch to downstreaming. So that took me a little bit to get that system in place. Once that started to happen, then we kind of rocked and rolled. And then she wanted me to power wash the old paint off the shed, which wasn't in the original quote, but I told her I'd take care of that for her for free. So that took me 20 minutes. Anyway, we're wrapping it up. I did my 5 around, which is 5 flyers going that way and 5 flyers going that way, and then on the other opposite side of the street. So I made sure all the neighbors around had my flyer too. So if they they see their neighbors getting work done, and they saw my truck, and just in case they didn't see the number, they got one of my flyers. So if you're not passing out flyers after the job, you are doing it wrong. If you guys like it, like and subscribe. More videos coming soon. Peace.